Why should you be grateful to God? This is a common personal question some individuals ask themselves in their inner mind, especially when life happens to them. Meanwhile, gratitude is not a choice but a command by the one who has entrusted us with the life we live and has his own intention on how it should be spent, which is for his pleasure. There are 4 reasons you must be full of gratitude. 1. You were created to give God pleasure. Revelation 4 verse 11 declares, "Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created." Likewise, Psalm 149 verse 4 states, "For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, he will beautify the meek with salvation." Humanity's existence is not a random occurrence but a deliberate act of God's will. Revelation 4 verse 11 reminds us that all things were created for God's pleasure, while Psalm 149 verse 4 affirms that the Lord delights in his people. Gratitude, therefore, is not just a response to blessings received, it is a fundamental expression of living in alignment with the very purpose for which we were created. When we give thanks, we fulfill the reason for our existence, bringing joy and delight to the heart of God. 2. You were called out or chosen to praise God. Gratitude naturally finds its expression in praise. As those who have been called out of darkness into God's marvelous light, we are chosen to proclaim his excellencies. Praise is not a mere ritual, it is the outpouring of grateful hearts acknowledging the greatness of God. Whether through words, songs, or acts of worship, praise lifts our eyes above circumstances and reminds us of God's sovereignty. True gratitude leads to communal worship, where individuals are moved to reverence, humility, and adoration before God. 1 Peter 2 verse 9, KJV, proclaims, "But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." 3. You are special to him. Gratitude becomes natural when we recognize our worth in God's eyes. Psalm 139 verse 14 declares that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Each life is uniquely crafted with intention and precision. This means that no one is ordinary in God's sight, every individual is a masterpiece of divine design. To live in gratitude is to acknowledge this reality, that we are valued, cherished, and significant to the one who created us. 4. He is always mindful of you. One of the most profound reasons for gratitude is the mindfulness of God. The psalmist marveled at this truth, asking, in Psalm 8 verses 4 to 6, "What is man that you are mindful of him, and the son of man that you care for him?" Despite his vastness, God cares deeply about humanity. He crowns us with glory and honor, granting authority and responsibility on the earth. This mindfulness is not distant or abstract, it is demonstrated in his daily provisions, protections, and unfailing love. To know that the Creator of the universe thinks about us individually and collectively should compel us to live lives marked by continual thanksgiving. In summary, gratitude to God is not dependent on fleeting circumstances but rooted in the divine truth that we were created for his pleasure, called to his praise, made special in his sight, and constantly remembered by him. If this message touched your heart, give it a like, and if you're seeking more truth, hope, and purpose, hit subscribe. Let's grow in faith together.